it's a very deep rabbit hole that you can go down, and I'm excited to go there. Yeah, everyone's backstabbing each other, and like,
I mean,
not being very nice, but that's reality TV.
yeah, that won't get them a show if they're very nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
this
if
is what they
we had
want.
if we had a show like
Nobody would watch.
the pilot wouldn't even air. There it is. Oh, that's gotta feel so good.
I bet you he's gonna put that in the bloopers.
That could be a good book. People cough and noses run. Just like everybody poops.
A memoir.
An autobiography. Written by Yami Mufti.
This is gold.
This is gold.
Oh,
This is the content that people need. We need more of this.
Like, obviously, like, women are always right, so like we're always gonna say cute eye roll.
Go on. And that was it.
So that's when he came from what do I say? When a
man.
boy turned into a man.
Entered manhood.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Better Than Before.
Welcome back.
Always interrupting
To
me.
Better Than Before.
Taz
Sorry.
is here. I'm
Sorry,
just
keep
kidding.
going.
No, it's fine. Taz is here. Hello, Tazzy.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. You know, it ain't no thing.
No, it's not.
You don't have a job now, so that means the
I
least you
know,
can
I'm
do.
jobless. I'm jobless.
Every time I try to make a joke about that, I can't like do it with a straight face because it's funny. But anyway, what are we drinking today? I am drinking my 7th coffee of the day. If you're watching, it says the phrase roast. Taz has made his whole personality coffee.
I've put my entire identity into coffee now.
Truly, I got him the Ninja, what's it called? The Ninja Lux
Ninja Lux Cafe
for
yeah,
his
my
birthday. And y'all, for a man without a job, he's spending a lot of money on coffee beans.
It's trial, it's error, it's figuring out which ones you like. Because like before we were using an espresso machine and like there was like one option.
Yeah.
No, there were more than one. There's more than one option,
Yeah.
but it was just like really cut and dry. And now it's like having a
Now you have the ability to like
pick and choose and different roasts and
I was gonna say roast your own beans,
no.
flip them up and down. He's got the little, I don't know what it's called, but it's got like the 3 prongs
The
things
little
that like
wire
sift
thing,
the coffee.
distribution tool.
I mean,
yeah,
I am winning because I get
It's a rabbit hole,
really
and
good
she's
coffee.
benefiting.
I am.
Absolutely.
I am.
So I would say the entire house is winning. And I don't think we're actually, that sounds very nice.
Doesn't it? Okay, wait. Silence
Okay.
for the coffee.
So good. So
Wait, I don't
good.
think that was
could
right.
just
One
shut my
second.
eyes and listen to that all day. But I think we've kind of settled in to what beans we like.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, that first little period is a little bit more expensive because you're buying more different bags and all that stuff. But
But he did say that this was a gateway into a more expensive machine. And I said, bro, it hasn't even been a month since you've had
been
this
a
machine.
week.
Yeah.
So that within the first week, I was like, I need more.
Yeah. He's like, give
And
me more.
yeah, because it's a slippery slope. If you
Yeah.
guys know anything about coffee, it's a very deep rabbit hole that you can go down, and I'm excited to go there.
That's really funny. But we just wanted to come on and like have a very chill podcast talk. You guys loved the rapid fire questions that we did, a while ago.
It's back in the old house.
Yeah. We have some questions that we've asked ChatGPT, some deep ones, some not so deep ones. And so we'll talk about that. But before we get started, we want
I'm drinking Alani Nu Orange Kiss.
Oh, Orange Kiss.
Yeah, no, we talked about your coffee and like what you're drinking. You said, I'm drinking. And so before we get started, I'm drinking Alani Nu.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
He is. Hold on. I gotta put the focus on my phone, and also I want to turn off the display lock
That's
because
smart.
then I'm gonna be
'Cause you
doing
have to be
this
unlocking
every 30
2
seconds.
literally.
Okay. There we go. And then let's do not disturb because this is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Pop culture. What the F
Pop culture.
is happening with Mormon wives?
Oh,
The
this
secret lives of
show,
Mormon wives. I'm
Mom
obsessed.
Talk is like the tea of all teas.
Wait, what did you say this morning about Demi? Which, by the way, Demi?
Demi.
No, I think
Yeah,
it
it
is
was
Demi.
Demi. What's her full name? Do you know?
Demetria.
Oh, okay. So it's not.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Whenever
Not
they
Demetria.
whenever they would say like Demi on the first season, I'm like, stop calling her that. Her name is Demi, not Demi.
Demi.
But then her husband called her Demetria when she said something
Oh.
sexual.
Oh.
And I said,
Don't
oh,
say that.
she got her first name, the whole thing.
Yep. Well, he meant business.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Like, what did you say about her this morning? She's off her rocker.
Oh, Demi is off her rocker, bro. Like
One thing about Taz, he didn't really watch the season. He only knows about what it is, but then he did watch like the second and the last episode. Or did you watch the last episode? You didn't.
Not the last one, no.
Ooh, then you really would think she's off the rocker. No spoilers, but Demi was my fave, season 1.
Yeah.
And now,
Not so much.
I don't know, sis. I hope things come out because you're looking
what's coming out?
really bad.
Oh, you hope like she has something to back her up? Like,
yeah, because what
back
she's
herself up.
doing is just not very nice.
Yeah.
It's not
I
very
mean,
nice at all.
she.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing
know.
with them is that everyone's going behind their backs. And
Yeah,
just-
everyone's backstabbing each other.
Yeah.
And like
I mean,
not being very nice, but that's reality TV.
yeah, that won't get them a show if they're very nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like
This
if
is what they
we had
want.
if we had a show like it
nobody would watch.
last the pilot wouldn't even air. It's like, oh, you're not interesting.
No, we're not
enough.
interesting at all.
Like we wouldn't buy into the drama.
Uh-uh.
And or like, I mean, you don't ever really know because they take
No,
sound clips
I
and
do know.
make it like
I was on a reality TV
you
show.
were. Yeah, you were.
And
Yeah, they try to get you to say certain things
Yeah.
about people, and
Yeah.
they cut it up in post.
and I'm
make
like,
it
I'm
sound-
sorry, I'm not going to say anything bad about this person. They're like, got it. You're off the show.
Didn't give them the ratings.
I didn't. But now, if I knew what I know now, hey. And then you could be like, there's more to what meets the eye. If I would have known, I could have said that. And,
Yeah.
who knows where I'd be right now
What was
on
that?
Mormon Wives. Just kidding.
Alan Richardson. He talked about like he went on a show or something, and the producer told him to get in the pool or something.
Oh,
Told him to get in the pool
American
with somebody
Idol.
else. It was American. Was it American Idol?
Yes, because the guy from Reacher, right? Is that his
Yeah,
name?
yeah.
Alan, what's his name?
Alan Richardson.
I want to say Alan Reacher. From Reacher. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So this guy, bulky, like, I mean.
Alan Richardson. If you've seen Blue Mountain State, or if you've seen anything else with him,
Well, I didn't know he auditioned for American Idol because he
he's got
posted
a voice.
he posted a video on Instagram and it came up on my like Discover page or whatever. And I was like, wait, that's the guy you like. And so we heard it and I was like, what the heck? And then I read the comments and everyone's like, oh, American Idol. And I was like, wait, what? And then I went on YouTube to find the audition, clearly. And then I got served a video of him talking about how he went on American Idol. And I'm not going to give like the super long version, but when he got there to the hotel, the producers are like, oh, go to the pool, make some friends.
Get your board shorts on, like go to the pool and just hang out. Or like,
Yeah. And there was like other contestants there. And then fast forward in like during the finals, it was like, I don't know what it was, like weeks after, they had to write them songs. And he said he finished his song really fast. And so everybody around him looked like they were having a hard time. So he went and helped the other contestants write their songs. And then when it aired, somebody was like, hey, where's
Alan and somebody else? Like,
Yeah.
and it was a girl.
Yeah.
It's like, where's Alan and them? And then it cut to
the pool.
The pool of
Weeks
them, like,
ago.
splashing around and having fun and they made it look like they were missing and in the pool and having fun.
And
But
he's
in
like, what the
reality,
heck?
It was just like
Yeah.
the producers made him do that at the beginning.
Yeah.
And it just, so all that to say, like they cut
Oh, yeah,
up
they
and
definitely,
would make, make it look a certain way.
Yeah. So anyway.
Reality TV is not reality.
Yeah, no, totally.
Oddly enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I binged. So Luna was sick this weekend. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh,
Bless you.
oh no.
Look at the light. Look into the light. There it is. Oh, that's gotta feel so good.
I bet you he's gonna put that in the bloopers.
I am now.
I was like trying to like go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, excuse me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I binged watch it this weekend on purpose because I know that if I didn't watch it, like if I took one episode like a weekend, I wouldn't be able to think throughout the week, as stupid as that sounds. So I binged watched it. But it was the perfect weekend to do so because Luna was homesick and we didn't really do anything. So all that's done.
Got it out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off.
Sure did.
Watch all how many episodes? 10?
10, yeah.
Wow. When you say it that way.
I know.
Whoops. We're good parents, we promise.
But that's the end of, we don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I sat and watched TV since we moved. So I think I'm doing good.
Yeah, we're 6
You're not
weeks in.
shame me, sir.
No, absolutely not. We're like 7 weeks in.
Wow, not bad for 7 weeks, huh?
6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Wow, great job.
Oh, thank you.
Great
Appreciate
job.
it.
Proud of you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, well, any other updates of living here, moving here, life before we get into the nitty gritty?
The nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty.
You want to talk about Luna in school? Or no?
Yeah.
So this is still kind of in our not debrief. I guess we're like 95% sure that we're pulling Luna out of school.
Yeah, she's been having some problems.
No, she hasn't. Stop. Don't speak that over my daughter.
No.
She's been great. She's thriving.
Yeah.
However, we are not thriving. We miss her. I'm just kidding. That's not it either. No, it is part of it actually. We a couple different things. I think, if you followed us, you know that she was in school. Maybe you don't, but she was in school 3 days out of the week in Houston, and then here we were recommended this daycare school. And they do things a little bit different. So they have to be, if you're under 3 and not potty trained, you have to go every single day. And then once you're 3 and potty trained, the parents have the ability to do, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, whatever. And so I think we just said yes right off the bat because we were moving so fast and we were really thinking that, it could be beneficial if she was out of the house so that we can get the house, settled and the office and take care of everything. And it helped tremendously. But I think now that the dust has settled, Taz actually made a comment a couple days ago. Excuse me.
Probably it kind of has to do with
actually that was yesterday.
A job.
Yeah. Yesterday Taz was like, oh, so I had a thought on Friday. I was like, we should just pull Luna out. And I was like, what? Oh wait, I should say that we were thinking about pulling her out like half a day during the summer so that we could do more things as a family, live in Arizona and like fully experience what it has to offer and just do things. But then on Friday, Taz was like, why don't we just take her out and you can say what you wanted to say or what you told me so I don't speak for you. But
no, yeah, I mean, you could totally speak for me because I'm sure you're going to say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like, I don't have a job right now. And there's this tension of me, do I try and find a job?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't want to.
No,
okay.
It's not a big deal. It's real life. People cough. It's okay. But like, I don't have a job and there's a tension of, do I go find a job and do I take myself away from like what we're trying to build in addition to like other things? And there's obviously two sides to every decision. Like either I can go find a job that's going to financially provide a little bit more, but that's going to take me away from helping build like this business that we have with Fit Club and be more dedicated and available to help film or help honestly do whatever is needed. And I was just thinking like Luna's in daycare and I don't have a job right now. So either I go find a job to help pay for daycare,
right,
or we
here.
just pull her out and then we get to be around her more.
Yeah.
She gets to be around us and learn from us. And because that's ultimately what I think we want. And I think that's what a lot of parents want. I don't love the idea of somebody else like raising Luna and like her being away from us 5 days a week. It's 40 hours is like a lot.
I've cried multiple nights because there'll be times that she comes home and things are just happening so fast that she'll be home. Like, let's just say Taz picks her up. They go to the grocery store. They come back here. It's like 6 o'clock. We have dinner, bedtime. And then like, I will never forget, like we put her down. Excuse me. There's something in my throat. Put her down. And I was in literal tears because I was like, I didn't see her all day and I just got to hang with her for an hour and a half. And do not get me wrong. Toddlers are, I would say, an extreme sport. Like I am tired for sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I want to spend time with her. And like what a blessing it is that we get to keep her home. And so I think it kind of put things in perspective. Like I said, I think things were just happening so fast. We're like, we need school. And we just put her in. And I think with that, we also thought like, oh, Taz doesn't have a job now. So let's just have him go straight into this and build this, but there's a caveat. Like, we don't know what to do.
Like we don't have it's not like we're busy.
Right.
It's not like we're busy. I don't have 40 hours a week of work to do every week.
Yeah. I mean, there could be. That's what we're trying to figure out. Like,
for sure.
we are trying to figure out. Neither of us are business people, so it makes things complicated. Like, we can figure out what we need to do, but I'm privately working on bringing people on to help me in that aspect, and then hopefully the goal is that Taz is working with me full time, and that's our full time thing. But right now we're thinking that maybe it's just Luna comes home, and it's not to say that Taz will be like the sole Luna watcher. I think we'll go back to a schedule like we were in Houston, where if I need to do something for brands or whatever, or even for me, like I'm working and Taz will take her to the park or like an activity or whatever, and if he has to do something, because we did say like if work comes up, like film work, he can absolutely take that, and then we'll just manage our timing from there. So I am actually very excited. Like when he said that, I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, really wasn't like, okay, well, what about this? It was like, yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah,
for us in this season. And like she said, who knows for the summer? Because like it was another thing, we were kind of already planning on taking her out for the summer.
Yeah,
and it's what's today, the 20th, May 20th that we're filming this, and so summer's coming up. And who knows, in 2-3 months, we could have a schedule back to like where, yeah, I need to dedicate more time. And another thing is, by the time she goes back, she will probably be to the point where she can go down to part-time.
Because she's potty trained.
Yeah, she'll be 3, and she turns 3 at the end of September, and then hopefully by then she'll be potty trained. And so that'll give us the option of, instead of having her away from us 5 days a week, we'll be able to just put her in 2 days a week and then like work from there.
And I'm really, really excited for her to do things that she did do in Houston, like ballet classes, and we would take her to, why am I blanking out on the other things she used to do?
I would take her to Play Street.
And there was something else that she would do.
Fantastic. It was like playgrounds and...
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to like have her do things. My girl is a dancer through and through. Like I can see it. And she enjoys it. And I really want her to go back to dance because she loves it. Honestly, if any dancers are listening, you should see the point on this girl. Like, like when we left Houston and it was her last ballet class, her teachers were like, you better put her in ballet because that point deserves to shine. And I was like, oh my God. If you're a dancer, you know, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But
not even trained.
Not even trained. It's just like, I asked her to point, like I taught her how to point, but like I didn't teach her to point like that. Like if you're not a dancer, you're probably not going to understand this conversation, but a regular foot, like points, they don't have the arch. Her arch is insane. Like I have this joke that I keep confirming because she is everything I wanted to be. And I'm like, okay, if she sings, I'm literally like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yep.
I need a tissue. Nosh, my nosh.
Nosh. Oh,
you see it?
no.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
I woke up sick today.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Noses run.
Sniffles. People cough and noses run.
Noses run. It's okay. That's life. That could be a good book. People cough and noses run. Just like everybody poops.
A memoir.
An autobiography. Written by Yami Mufti. Bestseller.
New York Times bestseller. So what was your claim to fame? It was people cough and noses run.
This has gone on far too long.
Okay.
Moving on.
I'm sweating. Hold on, I need a drink.
Oh, that's not. Oh, you're gonna put me to sleep again.
Meditation on coffee. You would love that, actually.
Just ASMR.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway.
Okay, I think that's a decent life update.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay. Yeah. Should we start with the questions?
Sure. Anything else we want to talk about with life and difficulties? Or,
what do you mean?
Like anything because it's been like kind of, I guess, fun stuff up to this point. Have you been struggling with anything lately? Not that.
Oh.
Like family wise, life wise, like.
My nose. I'm struggling with my nose. I actually need a tissue.
Uh-oh. I don't
Blinger,
want to
can
cut
you
this.
please get me a tissue? You don't have to cut it, but I need a tissue. So
Just wipe it on the blanket.
no, mommy, can you bring me some tissues, please?
We're not cutting this.
We're not getting up for a reason. Like we have these ear things that we're connected to.
And if we get up, they're
Is it
actually
home?
like not the easiest thing to put in.
Yeah, so my mom is gonna
Is she coming?
come, give me a tissue, please. Tissue. Why you look so worried?
What happened? What's going on?
Tell me you're Hispanic without telling me you're Hispanic.
People cough and noses run. Your nose running? What's happening? She looks so confused.
You're not gonna be on camera, but you are. You can just give me the whole thing. I'm gonna need it. Tetu.
Thank you.
This is gold.
This is gold.
Oh,
This is the content that people need. We need more of this.
There goes the makeup.
You just need to stuff them in for the rest of the episode. Only people that are watching this are going to get this. Like, the joy of what's happening right now.
Okay.
There it is. Guys, this is what I wake up to quite often.
That is not true. I haven't gotten sick in
No,
a
I
hot
know
minute.
you haven't. You haven't. But
Okay, I can't do it. I'll just do a little bit and then.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
it's good stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
So
let's reel it in, people.
reel it in. Yeah. Get it together.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta wipe my tears. Okay. So we asked ChatGPT some questions. Or no, I said, give us some good questions in those words. And it gave us a couple different ones. So we're gonna do you want to do what do you want to do? Fun and playful, relationship insight, parenting, future dreams, just for laughs.
Let's do some relationship insight because I think people like relationship stuff. And then we can move on to like some fun and playful stuff. Fun and playful.
Okay, how do you two handle disagreements? I become a turtle and I go. Actually, no, not a turtle, a cancer. I'm a crab.
You're a crab.
So I become a crab and I go. No, I don't do that. I just go into my cocoon or my shell.
Your shell? Well, crabs don't go into their shell.
Oh, well, that's what I
kinda
do.
hide.
I go.
But we don't like really believe in like astrology and like signs and stuff like that. So,
Bruh.
like, what does that mean?
No, it's just like I'm a cancer.
What does that mean?
The sign
though?
of a
Like,
crab.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What did you put in this coffee? No, I'm just saying I am a cancer.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, you can say that. You can
Let me
keep saying that, but I'm still not gonna understand.
I'm gonna
Okay.
explain. I am a cancer. The sign for a cancer is a crab.
Yes, I understand that.
Yes, and I'm just saying I am like my sign. I'm a crab, and I go. That's literally it.
Huh.
You wouldn't agree with that?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if I would agree that you're a crab.
Okay, no. Would you agree that I go hoo?
Who? Yes.
That's it. That's it. We can move on.
Okay. All right. Great. So what's the
This is
question
how we
again?
handle disagreements. What is wrong with my
This is
laugh?
it. Very raspy.
Okay.
Woken up very like dry and like
Oh my gosh.
dry but runny at the same time.
Yeah, it was awful.
So how do we handle disagreements?
Yes.
Um.
In layman's terms, I do the silent treatment. Like I have to it's probably like family. I just
Shut down.
I shut down. That's the word.
Yeah. I mean, when we say disagreements, are we saying like
arguments?
I wonder like because there's so many levels to the disagreement. Like the phrase disagreement. Are we talking about big disagreements like things that warrant a big argument?
I mean, what was our
Or-
last disagreement? I don't even remember. I don't even know. So we don't really fight a lot. I think if we fight, it's like on stupid little things, right? Or my
I mean, our last disagreement, and it was more so you bringing up how you were feeling in the moment of like wanting to feel seen. That was it. Like we'll bring up our I don't even know what the word would be. We'll bring up our
Our
grievances,
grievance, yeah.
and then we'll talk through it. And most of the time, it's it's not like this big blow up. It's more like,
No.
I've been feeling this way, or you haven't been doing this, or whatever. And then we'll talk through it in usually a pretty calm manner. Like, we've never yelled.
Never.
Ever.
Ever.
That's been like a
steady,
staple
constant, yeah.
in our relationship. And it hasn't even been like we're not yelling. We haven't talked about it. It's just never happened.
Yeah.
Because I think we both value each other so much that nothing would make me want to yell at her or raise my voice at her. I might raise my voice, like yelling, trying to get my point across.
You've never yelled at me.
But
so
I might
like
elevate,
about.
like get a little bit more.
I don't agree with that.
No?
You've never done that. You're talking about Luna. You do that for Luna. You don't do that for me.
Because you'll ask me like sometimes, why are you coming at me? And then like, I think I get a little bit more intense. Like, why are you coming at me? Like,
no, I don't
chill.
think it's like you're not yelling though.
No,
It's
I'm
more
not.
so
No, I'm
like
definitely not yelling.
I guess you're more stern.
Right.
Like or what's the word? Like short-tempered? Not short-tempered. Like you're quicker to like what? Like I don't know how to explain it. I'm so bad at this. But he definitely does not yell. He definitely doesn't raise his voice. More snippy maybe? Or like,
yeah, I guess you could say that. Like, I'm quick to respond when I think I know what you're going to say. And I try and like respond before you're done speaking. And you're like, I wasn't even going to say that. I'm like, okay, sorry. Keep going. So sometimes I'll try and anticipate, and I anticipate wrong.
Yeah.
But like disagreements, we're never out to like win.
Yeah.
In an argument. Like, it's never...
I mean, speak for yourself, because I'm always right.
Like, I feel like a lot of people go into an argument looking to get their point across, and that's it. And that's the only way that they are satisfied with that conversation.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, I do argue with, like, wanting to win.
Yeah.
But I think that's what arguments are, right? You're trying to prove your point to the other person, but what he's saying is that, excuse me, my throat is, like obviously like women are always right. So like we're always going to say, cue eye roll.
Go on.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, what I'm saying is I feel like we both go into conversations seeking to gain an understanding rather than going in and getting your point across.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's a big factor in why our arguments don't escalate to a high level, is because we're not bickering, we're not arguing, we're not just going back and forth. What's happening there?
Oh no.
What does that say?
Oh, micro SD card has limited time remaining.
Uh-oh.
But I mean, it's still going, right?
I don't know.
Yep.
How much time does it say?
30 minutes.
Oh, we have 30 minutes. Okay.
No. That's what we've done.
What does it say on the thing? On the card? Top right.
14, and it's not moving.
That's fine. We have 14 minutes left.
Oh, I thought it was seconds.
So we should probably be done in like 10 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so we have to hurry up with the questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all that to say, like, I think we go in more so seeking to understand each other's point of view than to just go in guns blazing and like, this is my point, and the only way I'm going to be happy is if you understand my point. And I walk away with you with your tail between your legs and you're submitting to whatever I say.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like that. And I think if you go in with that mindset of, I want to understand how she's feeling or understand how he's feeling and gain that perspective, then it's you don't go in with your eyes red. You know, you don't go in seeing red and just furious.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps.
No, yeah.
Do you agree with that, or?
I think that's very kind, because I think that's what he does. I think like, sure, you look at me like that. I love that for me. But I think sometimes for me, it's more so like, I want to know that you're so sorry for what you did and like prove to me, which I know is like stupid, but I'm working through it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most of that was correct.
Yeah. Okay. I probably have more thoughts on that, and we might circle back, but.
Oh my God. But now we have 13 minutes. So I'm like, oh,
You can't
I'm paralyzed. No, for sure. Okay, but what is where's the other one? Who apologizes first after an argument?
I do.
Taz.
If I waited for her to apologize, it would be a minimum 4 days.
Yeah, because that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
Like their silent treatment and
But
know.
you can't continue to use that as an excuse.
No, I know that. And I don't hey, give me credit where credit is
I know.
due, sir.
I'm sorry.
No, I am working on so many things, and one thing I am is self-aware, and I know like that. I know where it comes from. And there have been times where I'm like, okay, I'm in the wrong, but I'm still fighting, and I'm like, yeah, let me get it together. Like, you can apologize,
Mm-hmm.
and I will, and
Yeah.
it'll be really hard. But we do it.
Although I don't know the last time you came to me and said, "Babe, I'm sorry for what I did."
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
It's true though.
It's
Is
true,
it not?
Though. It's true though.
What is going on with
I
my
don't know.
laugh?
I don't know.
Okay, do you want to move on?
Not really. Let's
Okay,
stay
what do we
here.
want to talk about?
We're gonna have to do another episode.
Oh, so good. Okay. What's a hill they would absolutely die on, even if it makes no sense?
Like the other person?
Yeah.
Like what would
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
What hill would
yeah.
you die on? What hill would you die? I don't
know.
I don't know. Like what would you?
Maybe that wasn't a good one because we don't have much time left.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Let's just do funny ones now.
Okay.
We have 10 minutes. Do we not have another SD card?
We do. I'd have to go find one.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Because now I feel like
Okay.
who's more dramatic when they're sick? You.
No. Absolutely not. I am not more dramatic when I'm sick because half the time you don't even know I'm sick.
Okay.
You
know. Go get the card.
I'm going. Be right back.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. We have
Better
plenty
than
of time.
before was brought to you by. Thank you for staying with us on the commercial. Wow. Okay, so do we want to do more? Actually, no. Let's go into parenting.
Okay, parenting. Wait, did we answer the last question?
I don't remember what was the last question. Oh, who apologizes first? Yeah, that's fine. Moving on.
Okay.
If you want to know more, we'll do another episode and talk more about our relationship. But okay, parenting. Who is the fun parent and who is the rule enforcer? I'm the fun parent.
It's so funny because I think we're both.
Yeah, so we are
in
both fun.
Totally different ways.
Yes. I think Taz is more laid back, but he is more strict when it comes to having Luna listen to us.
Yeah.
And be disciplined.
Yep. For sure. Like I'm more loose on like her being around the house.
Like he wants her to go up the stairs already. I'm like, no.
Like I'll stand at the bottom of the stairs and like let her go up on her own, but
not me.
She'll like follow her up the stairs.
Not like right next to her. Like I'll give her a couple steps. Like I'm letting her explore her independence. Is that a word? And but I'm not gonna stand at the bottom of the stairs because one thing about me is that my anxiousness has its own imagination and my mind goes crazy.
Yeah.
And so if I could prevent something, I will.
Yeah. But I'm just like of the thought, I'm just going to let her explore. I'm going to let her have her independence. And so like we'll differ in that. So like she's in that regard, she's more like the rule follower and I'm laid back.
Well, I wouldn't even call it. I honestly, I do know that it's like probably overbearing for people. Oh my gosh, my freaking throat. Overbearing for people. But I think that's one thing that parents don't talk about, or maybe a lot of parents don't experience that, but my anxiety went through the roof when I had Luna. And it literally is my heart beating outside of my chest. And if something were to happen to her that I could prevent, and again, I know accidents happen, but like that's the whole point. Like if I could watch her to prevent an accident, then I will do that. So yeah.
And I'm just like, I want her to experience things for her own. And my way of loving her in that type of situation is letting her grow and letting her experience things on her own without me being right there. And because I'm not always going to be there, and letting her learn things, and she'll ask me to help her do something when I know she can do it. Like she's playing on a little, like, not even a jungle gym we have out in the front.
Oh, yeah.
And she'll ask me to help her up when I know she can do it on her own, and I'll tell her no. Like, nope, you can do it. And I encourage her to do it on her own, not because like, oh, I'm not going to help you do it, but just like, I know she can do it.
Yeah.
And me helping her in that situation may actually be hurting her
Totally.
more.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there are certain things like I make her do on her own because I know she can do it, and she's going to learn way more by doing it on her own than just relying on me to help her.
I will say though, when it comes to like disciplining her, Taz is definitely more strict. I'm trying, I wouldn't say like gentle parenting, but I try to, I don't really raise my voice. Like, I'm not super stern, but Taz is like, if she doesn't listen to me after one time, like, that's it. Like, and I'm just like, chill, bro.
She wants to protect Luna.
Me?
Yeah.
All the time.
And I'm of the thought, I'm not going to tell her to do something, have her look me straight in the eye and go do the opposite. Like, I'm not going to put up with that, because that is, people have their opinions like, oh, they're exploring, they're doing their own thing. But I'm pretty like even keeled when it comes to like teaching her and then disciplining her or requiring something of her that I think is okay. Like, expecting her to like do something I asked her to do the first time, I don't think that's a tall order.
No.
And if she doesn't do it and she makes a conscious decision to disobey, I think there does need to be consequences for that. And that's where my sternness and quote unquote strictness will come in, when she blatantly goes against something that me or her ask.
Yeah.
And something we're working through.
Yeah, for sure.
Of like, how do we handle that? Because I am all for discipline. I think there definitely needs to be consequences for actions. There such thing as positive consequences as well. Like, you reinforce positive reinforcement and you celebrate and you reward something that you like, but you can also correct and discipline something that you don't want.
Totally. And again, we can talk about this for hours. So that's something you guys are interested in, let us know. I just don't want to make this whole thing about like discipline and like, because we can go, I feel like we can, but that's not what this is, you know?
It could be a main part of the episode.
I mean, sure, but we're already on 40 minutes.
We are.
And I don't want it to be an hour and a half. This is supposed to be like lighthearted and like a quick little like.
Maybe the next episode should be just
Totally.
straight Luna dedicated.
Not Luna dedicated, parenting dedicated.
Parenting, well,
yeah.
Luna dedicated.
No, I know, but like, I don't want to make it about her.
Well, it is about her.
No, I know, but it's just about the
Like,
parenting aspect.
We wouldn't be parents without her.
I know, but we don't have to use her name.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like, I don't want to make it about her. It's about us being parents.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Well, you guys let us know if you.
Let's record it right after this.
No, I have to film a campaign. Okay. Do you want to go into fun and playful, future and dream, just for laughs?
Fun and playful.
Fun and playful, or this and that. We'll do this and that at the end.
Just hit me with something. She's deciding. And this is okay. We're going to sit in silence.
Yeah, because you know me and decisions.
Is deafening. Okay. Well, that pool's looking mighty nice right now.
Who's most likely to leave their laundry in the dryer for 3 days? Honestly, that's a tie. What do you mean?
I was expecting you to point to me.
I was, but then I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me be serious. Like, let's be, what is it? LBBR? Let's be, LBBFR.
Let's be for
Frickin' for real.
Frickin' for real. No, you know when like you do that question, like they point
Yeah.
at each other.
Should we try
and,
again?
Like,
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Who's most likely to leave their laundry in the dryer for 3 days? There you go. You happy?
Yeah. We're both equally guilty of that. Sure.
Yes, for sure. Who's the one that can't function without their coffee?
You.
But I don't think that's actually true. I
No,
think
it's more
it's
so
just
just
like
like a
the
comfort
comfort
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
If the other person had to be famous for something completely random, what would it be?
Oh, man.
Learning something so fast and making it their entire personality.
I would say, no, I don't. That's a hard question to answer. She would be famous for not having favorite anything.
What? Can you elaborate?
So, like, whenever I'm at the store, I'm like, what can I get for Yami? Like, that would be like a little something. Not flowers, not like anything like that. Like a snack. Like, she does not have a favorite snack. It's not like I could go and get her, I don't know, hot Cheetos. And she'd be like, oh, thank you so much for the hot Cheetos. Like, some people have like, oh, I need this. This is my thing. Some people it's a drink. Some people it's a snack.
Well, now
Some
we
people
have
it's
one.
like,
We now have one.
what is it? Swig?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Swig. Yeah. Yeah. But like, it's hard to like, she doesn't have a favorite restaurant. She doesn't have a favorite like anything. So even if it's like, you know,
Yeah.
like for me, if you brought me home with like a thing of Oreos, I'd be like, thank you so much. But like, it's you know, like you're just not oriented like that.
And this, not to make this like a whole therapy session, but I think growing up, I thought that meant like being like high maintenance. So I always was just like, I'm cool with whatever.
Which makes things in
a lot harder,
more difficult.
Oh my god, it makes everything harder.
Because like if you loved, like, even it could be so simple. If you love Chili's, I know we've talked about like joked around like, oh, let's go get a skillet cookie. But like if you actually love Chili's, it'd be so easy to be like, hey babe, let's go to Chili's, and you'd be so happy.
Yeah.
But I think in our heads we want like routine, or like theoretically like we want a spot that we could go to and be like regulars at.
Yeah.
But we also want to try new things and go to different places.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, I think we did find that spot in Houston right before we left.
What was it?
Sushi Haya?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, their shrimp is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is one thing they do that instantly gives you the ick, but you still love them? You better be very cautious to what you say here. I don't know that you give me the ick.
Nothing you do gives me the ick.
Yeah, I know. Same. You used to give me the ick.
With my white G-Shock?
I thought you were going to say something else,
glasses?
and I was like, yes! I just think about that picture.
Them. In front of Equinox?
Yes! With their tank top and like the stripes. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you know.
I know.
But look at you now.
Haven't worn white glasses in years.
Thank you, Jesus. Nothing wrong with white glasses, okay?
No.
Just white glasses on him. But they were so weird.
It was
they
a
were
phase, okay?
I know, it's fine. Because you wouldn't be who you are today.
No.
It's like the way they wrapped your face, and I don't know.
Yeah. It was so funny because I remember us planning to go on a vacation one year. And it was like to Mexico.
Wait, me?
No, you and me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I got to go get some tank tops. You were like, And I remember that so vividly.
Really?
That was like when it changed.
Really?
It's like, I'm no longer wearing tank tops on vacation anymore. I'm wearing like a nicer button down, or like a beach like short sleeve button down.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So that's when he came from a, what do I say? When a
man.
boy turned into a man.
Entered manhood.
No, there's nothing wrong with tank tops, but I think like people, like men, I think there's a fine line looking like a little too boyish.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And I think I don't want to be with a boy. I want to be with a man.
Yeah. And that's also like when I don't think it was then, but when you make the change from like board shorts to like something a little like higher.
Off the knee, like a little bit more elevated.
Yeah. So
yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa. That's so funny.
But yeah, nothing you do really gives me the ick.
Really? Not even this morning when I was like,
I walked in with our coffee this morning, and she was like, and if you're watching this, you're only gonna understand like what I'm doing.
my mouth wide open.
Yeah, mouth open. She was making some noises
Because I
and
couldn't
was
breathe.
Like,
My nose was clogged fully.
That's my wife. Like lovingly, like seriously, that's my wife.
Babe.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Is that you?
That was my throat.
Wow.
That was crazy. Okay, this episode, like, you're literally in a room with us. I'm so sorry for how, like,
Yeah, this is
what's the word I'm looking for?
unhinged?
Like unhinged. Yeah. Well, I mean, not unhinged,
Uncensored?
but like yeah, this is like real life. I mean, what's their most questionable fashion choice, past or present? That was it for you. Who's more likely to start a project and never finish it?
Me. Totally me.
That's a family thing though, right?
But like, when you say not finish it, like, what does that mean? Like, don't see it through?
Don't complete it. Don't.
But like a project, like a physical project, or like
Anything.
Because if I start something, I usually finish it. But like, what is that?
Yeah, but there are so many things that you have started that you have not finished.
What does finish mean? Like
Not completed it.
But like,
I could review. You're asking the same question. You're gonna get the same response.
but what have I not finished? And
like,
one thing about me is I fight for clarity. I'm like, what? And
oh my
what's your
gosh, and
definition
it's kind of annoying.
What's your definition of finishing? Because I know there are things that I've started but haven't continued doing.
Like what?
Like, my podcast.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Like Dough, my cookie company.
Well, that was an
like-
intentional shutdown, so I don't think that counts.
Like there's
I'm
so many
thinking
Instagram
more like-
accounts that I've started
That's
that I
true.
haven't like continued doing. But
Yeah.
it's like, did I not finish it? No, I just stopped doing it.
I think that would account for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like when you say, "Oh, you didn't finish," it's like, "Oh, I started building a coffee table and it's still in 7 pieces in the garage."
Oh, I mean, you have done that too.
No, I haven't.
A little bit.
No.
Yeah. No. You should have kept going. I guess I was thinking about
Like
what you just
endeavors that I just
Yeah.
haven't like seen through.
Yeah.
Yes, guilty.
Yeah.
For sure. Just because I have like ideas and then not every idea sticks.
Yeah,
Like I try
totally.
it out and it's like, well,
Yeah.
don't love it.
But that's normal. I think I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I think now I'm a little bit more like, but like I always go back to like that TikTok or that reel where it's like, the wife wants to try every different thing and then the husband like completely is on board and then she like stops midway through and it's like a whole separate hobby but it's like super expensive and it's like, that's kind of how we are, like both of us. I think, I want to try pottery. I try knitting. I've tried music classes. Like I mean, I just like a lot of things. But when I thought about the question, I thought about like, you'll start an Excel sheet for something and then you'll just never bring it up again. Or you start the mantle and then you stopped it. Or what else? I don't even know. But like what you were kind of saying. That's what I meant by that. Gotcha.
Okay.
Who is secretly a little too confident in their driving skills? Me?
Yes.
You think I'm confident? I mean, I'm not a bad driver.
No, but between the two of us, you are a little overly confident.
Overly confident?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm overly confident. No.
Like you think you're a better driver than you are.
No, I think I'm a regular driver.
Like you're on par. Like
Yeah.
Your expectation and the reality is,
yeah,
is the same.
I don't think I'm a badass driver. I know I can parallel park, and that brings me up here.
That automatically, you're in the upper echelon of people.
1,000%,
Yeah.
because there are people that can't parallel park, and I could guarantee you that I can parallel park.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Because you had to
to
do
the
it
right and to
with
the
the
left.
Suburban in New York, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
But out of the two of us, Taz is a better driver.
Yeah.
There
but am
is
I overly confident?
no.
Is that the question? Like who's
Yeah.
overly confident?
Who is? What did I say?
Out of the two of us, who is more confident?
Who's
than they should?
secretly a little too confident in their driver? I mean,
I'm like actually a really good driver.
no, he is.
Like
that,
I'm not gonna,
honestly,
like,
that
James
was a
Bond.
green
I'm
flag
not
for
gonna
me.
Say like James Bond, but
We were
pretty good.
just dating, and he's like, "Oh, do you want to come to Connecticut for not Connecticut? Do you want to come to New Hampshire for a wedding?" And I said, sure." And I was very nervous about the car ride because I get very, I mean, I'm not driving the car, so I can't do anything if he's like driving too fast or swerving or whatever. And I've been with people that like are doing that, and it makes me very anxious.
Shout out to your dad and brother.
Yes. Very anxious. And so once he drove, I was like, oh, I could relax. And I'm like, give me the ring.
Yeah. That's it.
No, he's a very good driver.
Yeah.
I never have to worry. Who's more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse? That one for sure.
Hi.
I'm dead.
No, 'cause you're with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was so romantic.
Yeah.
Lalo.
I love you.
What's something ridiculous they'd splurge on without hesitation? One thing about this guy, anything.
Anything?
Yes.
Really? You think anything?
Yes.
If it's warranted. It's not a complete random splurge.
No, I know.
It's actually
What happened the
very
other day that I
calculated.
was like, I wanted to buy something. Oh, it was the nails. I will never. This was so funny. He wanted to get a pedicure. And I was like, oh, let's go together. We'll get a pedicure and I'll just get my nails done too.
Notice how she said, I wanted to get one.
Yeah.
Yes. I did.
He's on a foot wellness journey, if you will.
I am. Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it because it's
No.
his personal information,
yeah.
but maybe one day if he chooses to open up.
I have dry feet. That's what she's getting at.
I wasn't going to say
No, I
that.
know,
I was trying to
I
make
know.
it funny. Like, it's a big thing. Like, if you
Yeah.
want to talk about it, we can. No, so we went to get a pedicure and
And I have 6 toes on my left foot.
oh my gosh. He
Just
doesn't. But I wanted to get a design, and you guys know these days getting your nails done is like
Streets is rough.
so rough. And so I went in and I asked like how much a nail set would be. And and they were like, oh, $75. And I was like, oh. And Taz was like, get it if you want, like whatever. And then I went back and forth, whatever. And then the lady asked Taz, hey, what kind of pedicure do you want? And he's like, oh, how much is whatever? And she said like $60. And he's like, sure. He didn't even think about it. And I was like, couldn't be me.
Well, the way I approach situations like that is your nails are going to cost $60. But to do the design, it's $75. And I think you're just looking at the $75 and I'm looking at the $15. I'm looking at the $15 difference that it takes to get you from like what you kind of want to what you really want.
Yeah.
You know, and like $15, like $15 happens once every 6 weeks. And it's
That's
not
so
going,
nice.
and it's not going to break the bank. And if we get evicted over $15, we have bigger problems. And the way I thought about my pedicure was they have like a deluxe and like a basic or whatever. The basic is just basic. And I had to get like
You had to go in there.
and get my foot filed down. And she's like, oh, that's an extra whatever. And then,
Oh, that's what it was. That's
so
what
it was like the basic plus the foot filing was going to be just as much as the next one up. So I was like, just give me the next one. Because
Yeah.
like, it would literally be $5 more. So I'm
Yeah.
like instantly like, why not? So
Yeah.
if it's something that's warranted and calculated and it kind of makes sense, then
Why not?
yeah, I'll splurge on it.
And I was
Sure.
like, you know what? I need to have that mentality. And I
Yeah.
also think it's like a lack, words. Scarcity. There it is. Scarcity.
Scarcity mindset.
Not scarcity.
Sure.
Scarcity mindset.
Scarcity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's most likely to lose their phone, wallet, and keys in the same day?
Me. Me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
So I think what we've learned about this episode is that you have a lot of problems, but you
Yeah.
also are so kind.
See ya.
I didn't mean problems. What's the word I want? It's not problems. I just had to say something
little
fast.
little issues.
No.
Little quirks.
Yeah, sure.
Quirks.
Quirks. Okay.
No,
should
I
we
do.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I do have
Well,
quirks.
sorry, go
No,
ahead.
I mean, I've gotten to the point where, not gotten to the point, but I have come home, put my phone down, 2 hours later, been like, where's my phone? And then it'll be where I put it down 2 hours previously.
Yeah.
So I just like,
It's
Don't lose
3:45,
track
by the way.
oh, we have to pick her up in
Wow.
an hour and 15
Okay.
minutes.
Should we finish up with the this or that really
Sure,
fast?
Sure, really rapid fire. Let's go.
Here, you read some of these.
Okay.
We can even do all of them if you want. They're
Okay.
gonna go so fast. So you go first, and then we say it at the same time.
Okay. So I say it. and
I'm
then-
sorry. You ask the question, and then we'll say it at the same time.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Are you saying it for you or for me?
For ourselves.
For ourselves. Are you waiting for me to say it too, or am
No,
I
what-
saying as well?
Answer what your thing is.
Lately I've been an early bird, but normally I'm a night owl.
Yeah.
Sweet or salty? I would say
Both?
right now salty.
Sweet
Right now
or
salty.
salty than sweet.
Beach vacation or city adventure?
Beach.
Beach. Spontaneous plans or scheduled to the minute? She likes to be scheduled. I like to be spontaneous.
Not to the minute though. Give me a little.
Scheduled to the hour?
I like schedule with a little bit of free time.
I like spontaneous plans. Yep.
Well, the reason I like scheduled is because, like, let's say you're going to go to, I don't know, Paris. And then if you just go spontaneous, you might be missing out on, like, the greatest day because you didn't plan it.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
I can see that. Texting or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Depends on who it is, though,
Well, yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Netflix at home or dinner out?
Ooh.
I'm going to gravitate to home.
Yeah, you will. Like, I enjoy dinner out.
Sure. But what would you like instantly if you think about it? What would you do?
Netflix.
Cardio or weights? Cardio.
Yeah, right.
Weights.
Weights.
I've been into
But I
kettlebells
like
lately.
cardio, yeah.
I've been into kettlebells, which like really gets my cardio
Yeah.
up too. Cooking at home or ordering in?
Oof. I mean, in an ideal world, cooking at home.
Yeah.
But it's just so easy to order in.
Yeah, same. Clean as you go or let it pile up?
I saw this one and I was like, I know who's who. I'm cleaning as you go.
I'm cleaning as you go.
Shut up.
Excuse me?
Are you
Clean
kidding?
as I go, like cooking?
Well, cooking,
as I go.
yes. Sure. Yes. Cooking as you go. Yes.
Yeah.
1,000% correct. Yes. I will give credit where it's due. But I mean, in general, you will put something next to the trash instead of in the trash. And it is literally right there. You will put something that goes in the drawer right on top of the drawer instead of putting it in the drawer. Everything has a place.
Sometimes.
Most of the
Coffee
time.
first or breakfast first?
Coffee first,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Loud music or chill playlist?
Chill playlist. Unless I'm like in a mood to have a loud music. Taz likes loud music.
I like loud music. Road trip or plane ride?
Oh.
That's a good one.
Road trip.
Road trip? I would say
Well, do we have a toddler?
that's what I was gonna say. If this was pre-Luna, road trip.
Yeah.
With Luna, plane ride.
Unless she gets a little older and she's like, you know,
Hoodie or fitted?
that
tee?
one doesn't make sense. Hoodie or
Probably
crew
hoodie
neck?
or crew neck.
Crew neck.
Oof.
Really?
It depends. Sometimes I want a baggy hoodie.
What about a baggy crew neck?
No, I think crew necks for me are just a little bit more like tighter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No,
Not tight,
this is going to
form-fitting,
sound
but,
so weird, but a hoodie gives me a headache.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
So much fabric on my trap. That's how sensitive I am, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Be the driver or the passenger?
With you?
Passenger.
Passenger.
Driver. Reality TV or documentary?
It's funny. Normally it's documentary.
Yeah.
I don't like reality TV except Mormon Wives.
Socks to bed or absolutely not?
What is it?
Absolutely not. Socks to bed or
Yes, absolutely.
absolutely not.
Yeah. He's been having a hard time because
my
he's putting like
gosh.
Vaseline on his feet and then he'll put on socks and he's like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this.
Let
I
it
hate
be
this.
known that I still hate this. Dance at weddings or avoid the floor at all costs?
Dance at weddings.
Oh, especially our wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Save or spend? It depends.
Here's the thing, I think.
Sometimes saving, sometimes spending.
Here, I sometimes I feel like I'm saving because I'm not splurging on things like a purse or an expensive wardrobe. But it's the little freaking things day to day that we're spending on that
Add up.
don't allow us to save.
Mm-hmm. It's not the big purchases.
It's not.
It's the little Amazon here.
A little
and
Amazon, there.
and like
A little coffee. Just kidding. No more coffee
you're not
because
lying. Yes. Yep. But yeah, it is those little ones that add up that come around and holy moly. All right. Who controls the TV remote? Really?
we don't really watch TV anymore.
We don't.
But Luna.
Totally Luna.
Like it's
Yeah, that's a no-brainer right there. She's a dictator when it comes to
she
TV.
sure is.
Yep.
Minnie?
Minnie. Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Is there any other
Right.
question you want to ask before we wrap this baby up? It was a long episode. It was fun.
It was a long episode. Okay. We went through all these, I think.
Not all of them, no.
What's the other person's toxic trait when it comes to ordering food?
Oh, I can tell you mine.
What's yours? Or yours or mine?
I know mine. I don't think I have a toxic trait.
You always go against your intuition. Always. And you always regret it.
Yeah, it's bad. I was going to say I'm just indecisive, which leads me to pick the wrong choice.
Always. Like, maybe not always.
Most of the time.
Like a solid 7 times out of 10, you're not happy with your food.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is wild. Mm-hmm. What's my toxic trait?
You don't have one.
No.
Of ordering your food? Like, you're not picky. You're not like, oh, can you make that with whatever?
I won't send it back.
He won't send it back. I'm like, boy, you're paying for that. Send it back.
Is that a toxic trait, though?
Yeah, because you're not making yourself happy. And you are letting those feelings in there. And you got to let them out.
Yeah. Is that part of romanticizing your life?
Yeah, I was just going to say that, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. That's kind of why we did the labels.
Yeah, that's what he did. Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's coming out soon? On June 4th. Do you know?
The trailer for
for Wicked.
Part 2.
What's it called? What's the tagline?
For Good.
For Good. Changed for Good?
No, just Wicked for Good.
Oh, it's just Wicked for Good. I am
Which I don't know why they didn't just say call it Wicked Part 2.
Well, you'll find out when you watch it probably. But they are saying you will be changed for good.
Interesting.
That's like the tagline.
Changed for good.
Yeah. I am so, like, when I tell you that I am so excited. I am so excited. November 20th or something. Can't get here soon enough. You know what's also coming?
Superman.
My birthday.
Oh, your birthday.
Sorry, we were wrapping this up,
we were. Superman's coming out July 11th, though.
He's very excited about that, too.
I'm very excited for James Gunn to make his DC debut.
Don't know who that is, but sure.
He's a director.
Oh, I thought it was the actor.
He was with Marvel before.
That's right, you did say that.
Yes.
There's so much lore, I assume. I don't know any of it.
Lots of lore. Yeah, you have lots of people who are not happy.
Oh. Well, if you want to know more about that, let me know, and Taz will have a solo episode about.
Oh, come on, better than before, and discuss.
Why is it better than before?
Why is it better than before?
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. I think that's it, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, it's long. So sorry.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you guys wanted to kind of elaborate on any of these topics, let us know, and we will for sure do that. Thank you, Taylor, for taking some time out of your busy day.
Busy day.
And coming on to the episode. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I'll send you my invoice.
Do you say that after every podcast?
No.
I feel like you've said that before.
Nope,
anyway,
but I will.
Thank you so much. We love you, and we will see you the next time. Mwah.
See
Bye. That was good.
That was good, huh?
So funny. That's funny.
That's funny.